Okay, now the next step is I want to basically run this query outside of, I want to use this particular function outside of this file. So let's get rid of all this stuff here. Let's do a Control X and we get rid of all that stuff to make sure none of that stuff is in here. Let's go to this test area. Let's create a new folder, new file, and I'll call it test restaurant.dao.js. Okay, let's do a Control V here. This is that code that was there before. Let's save it, and let's save the new restaurant.dao.js. Let's just run it again just to make sure it doesn't run, because I took all the code out, all the code that executes it. Node rest, I should get nothing because I'm not executing it. Now I want to make this available to other modules, and so what we're going to do here is we're going to export. I'm going to do a var exports. Let's do module.exports. Let's save it. And then what we want to do on the next line here, we're going to use this variable right here, exports. I'm going to say exports dot query food. I know it's not a great name, but again, it's just to make a point. Well, let's assign that to here. And now I've made this available to the outside world. Now to the outside world, they're going to see query food, which then will link them to the restaurant. Get data from restaurant. All right, so let's go to the test and see if we can actually test this theory out. Let's do a save. Let's go to the test here. And what we need to do on this particular one, we need to bring that in. So just like in other language, you might have an import or using. You're going to say here, const. I'm going to call this rest DAO. So I know it's a data access object for restaurants. I'm going to say here require, and here we're going to put in the name of the file, and of course the name of that file is let's do, oh, it's right here. Just don't want to spell anything wrong. Oop, that's not it. I wanted this guy. Let's see if that works again. I'll try that again. Nope, that didn't work. So let me just type it in. Restaurant.dao. I don't think you need the JS file. Okay. Now, I want you to realize, let's go back here. Let's go to Reveal Explorer. These guys are in two different directories, okay? Now, I'm in test. Now, so for me to get access to this object, I have to do ... And let me tell you why. If I do cd, what does it take me? But if I do cd ... it means go up one directory. So notice here now I'm at the restaurant, I'm in one directory. Well, I went up one directory. So that's what this is going to do. Then after you go up one directory, you're going to go to the test folder and get access to this object. So that's why we have to do that. Now that we've got access to that folder, I'm going to say here now rest. Rest will give me access to, let's go back, what's the name of that method? Query food. So I want the query food here. And this takes in 2 parameters. If you remember the 2 parameters that it takes, and since we have the basis of that function is, oh, in fact, I can just use this. So let's go back. This rest is this object that we created here. which points to the restaurant DAO. If I now go back to the restaurant DAO, this query is pointing to this get data from restaurant. So I'm hoping that we can test this. I don't need this one. I just need one of them. This is just to play around with before. And this is us executing the code from outside of not MongoDB, I'm saying outside of the actual module that is created. Okay, so now this is reusable. I can reuse this anywhere. So let's go to the test folder. I'll say clear the screen, CD to the test folder, and now I'm going to run the test one, hoping that we get data. This is complaining. Let's see why this is complaining now. That means I probably made a boo-boo somewhere. Cannot find restaurant DAO. Let's see here. Did I spell it wrong? Restaurant DAO.js. Oh, I wrote the word test here. I am in the test folder. This should be the DAO folder because I'm already in the test folder. So I'm going up and then going back to the DAO folder. So let's run it again. It's looking better. Yes, we have a reusable module that we created that's accessible from anywhere within our project. With that, good luck and good coding. I will continue to update these videos.